Hey everybody, I have something really special for you. Have you ever lost something, searched for it for months, and then just decided it will never be found? Until it is. Well, that's exactly what happened with this next piece of video. It's my interview with the late, great Charley Pride. I knew I had it somewhere and I looked for months and I just couldn't find it. Until last week when I plugged in an old hard drive and there it was. I'm so excited to show it to you. We're going to get into how Charley really never even intended to be a singer and why, plus a special connection with Darius Rucker. Here you go. It's my lost interview that's just been found again with Charley Pride. With the one and only Charley Pride. Oh, it's so good to meet you.
Thank you, Kelly.
It's so good to talk to you. This is your 50th year in country music, I understand.
Yes.
It's a huge milestone. So tell me about the beginning. Where did it all start? And give me some insight when you first started your career, what you hoped to achieve.
There's so many places I could start. It's just when I came to Nashville, I had only been in a recording studio one time.
Really?
But I've been singing since I was about 5 years old. But I didn't realize I was preparing myself for this. But that's the way it has turned out. I started singing in nightclubs up in Montana. But my thing was, Kelly, is I was going to be the greatest baseball player that ever put on a uniform. And I do believe that most kids growing up, that somewhere along the line get an idea of wanting to have a dream they wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
So mine was when I grew up in Mississippi, and I'm picking cotton alongside my dad, and I see Jackie Robinson go to the major league. I said, here's my way out of the cotton field.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I thought. So people would hear me sing all while I was playing baseball. They said, I was getting $2 a day eat money and $100 a month. They said, but you got a good voice, man. You can make more money singing. I said, well, I want to go to the major leagues, break all the records there and set new ones by the time I'm 35, 36. Then I go sing. It didn't work out that way, but that's just kind of the way it, filtered.
Well, let me ask you this. In having those dreams, did it ever occur to you that it might not happen, or did you always just believe?
No. I don't believe in not happening. I believe in trying to get it done. I believe that I kind of had the idea. If this little guy, he's got 5 fingers and on each hand and 2 legs, I said, well, I got mine. If he can do it, I can do it too.
Did you realize that you were blazing a trail for people to come behind you?
No. As I said, my the way I was going to make my mark was going to be in baseball. So, but one thing led to another, and Red 40 and Red Savine came up to Montana, and I went up there. See, I segue out of baseball into singing.
Okay.
So I was singing in nightclubs up there, and the guy that was the DJ that was bringing the show to Montana. I went backstage. The DJ told me he's going to give me a signal to come backstage at the intermission. So I got my sweater and paid my $1.50. That's what it was coming. And I was sitting there waiting. If he did the signal, I didn't get it. But I went on backstage anyway, and I picked up a guitar and started singing. And the promoter said, "Would you like to do a song on the show?" I said, "Yeah, I'll just ask me." So I did it, and so Red Savine, Red Foley says, "I ain't never seen nothing like this, so you need to go to Nashville." That's what I did. On the way, still trying to get into baseball. I was with the Angels in '61. They sent me home, and I went to the New York Mets, but Casey Stengel wouldn't look at me, so I went back through. So I stopped in Nashville, what I was told to do, and audition, and next thing you know, I get a manager. Fred Atkins, I did a demo. Mm-hmm. He took it to RCA, and yeah.
And then you're a member of the Grand Ole Opry, and then you're celebrating your 50th year in country music. It's just that easy. Thank God for unanswered prayers, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Tell me about CMA Music Fest. This is fanfare. What has it been like for you through the years, being here and getting to meet your fans?
I was asked just a moment ago, what did I like best when it was out at the fairgrounds and was called, I think it was called Fan.
Yeah, it's fanfare for a while.
And I like the intimacy that it was there. And I'm not kicking anything right now, but I liked it better then because you were closer to your fan. The DJs came to town, they came to talk to them. And now it's all so commercial and everything. You don't get a chance to. Of course, I have my fan club Thursday.
You're doing breakfast on Thursday, right? Yeah, fan club party.
And Friday and Saturday I play the Opry. So I'm pretty busy this year. I mean, this week.
What does it mean to you when you have multi-generations? You have people who have listened to you that are in their 50s and 60s, and then like me.
Little Nashville, Indiana. Listen to this. The lady hollered from the audience. She said, "Charley, you're singing to 5 generations now." I said, "I want to take that picture that you come backstage." So I never will forget that. 5 generations. He was only about 3 or 4 months old, but it's still.
It counts. It counts. Absolutely, it counts. Being a part of this tonight and knowing that it goes for such a great cause for St. Jude, what does that mean to you?
Well, you give back. Mm-hmm. I believe in giving back, and so I'm going to keep on doing that. You know, I used to didn't have nothing. There's other people still out there that don't have nothing, and they need a little help, and I'm glad to do it.
Absolutely. And we're happy to have you here. Talk to me a little bit about Darius. How long have you known him, and what has that relationship been like?
Met him backstage at the Opry when he first got into country music. I met him backstage, I forget how many years ago. He'd been 1 or 2 years in it by then.
Okay.
But I met him we supposed to did a song on the Opry, and they said, "Let's wait and do it on Oprah's." We never got. He did Oprah, but she didn't ask for me.
Well, she's crazy. Yeah. We'll have to get on her.
No, I'm not questioning anything. She did. That's her show.
It is her show.
But anyway, I met him backstage, and I think we're talking about we're trying to get a duet album put together, and I think he has a song called "Who Wouldn't Want to Be There," and I've got a song I've got to try to find out how to get it taken care of with George Jones, and I have one called "I'll Bring the Bottle." So I got one with Dolly Parton. I got one with we got almost enough to do it, but I'm gonna try to get my buddy Vince Gill and some more, to come in and do one.
If you call, they'll answer for sure. It's so good to talk to you.
Thank you.
Congratulations on 50 years in the music business. Good to talk to you, Mr. Charley Pride. So happy that I found that video. I thought it was gone forever, and then there it was. Guys, we were talking about a special project that he had been working on with Darius. Coming up, we have an interview with Darius Rucker. That's happening later this week. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Hit that bell. That way you will be notified when that episode drops. And in the meantime, make sure that you're staying connected with all of the people and things you love the most. Bye.